Hi everybody, Yarn Fairy here with another floss tube. Yeah. Another year older. My birthday just passed and I'm getting those little old man hairs, the ones that are like 5 inches too long. It's time. Next year I enter into a new decade. You can figure that one out. Okay. I have so much stuff, you guys. I really should have come in sooner, but I'm sorry. It's going to go long. Sorry. I'm just going to say that in advance. Okay, so a lot has been happening behind the scenes. You guys know that I'm a dyer. You know that I love to dye. You know that I love to kit. That's like the be-all end-all for me is making kits. So I went a little crazy. I have been on a prednisone burst, which has given me the energy, the drive, and the creativity that's needed for this kind of work. I have also, on the other side of things with the knitting, been able to design 2, 3, 4, 6, 7 items in like 3 days. Last night, 4 of them came in. Supernatural. I'm finally gonna, I was thinking Gone with the Wind and I was thinking Wizard of Oz because they're like epic and I want to do those. Hey, mouse, let go. Sorry. Little miss, she's so extravagant. Come here, child. Come say hi, everybody. Okay, so I was thinking big and then I realized I've always wanted to do supernatural. I've been doing the boys' socks and knit patterns and designing the colors and everything. Like there's, you'd have to go and look and be interested, and you guys are not interested in it. Anyway, it started a long time ago and I've got all the patterns, but I've never had a shawl or a garment, and that's more what we're known for. Yarn Fairy and the Pixies. So last night I got this thing and I was like, well, it's got to be for a man because they're guys. And so I made this thing that was like a scarf that would look awesome on a man. And then I have like the greatest colors and everything. Mouse, like, come here. Come sit on your chair, baby. Come on. So yeah, I made the scarf and it's all like pieces that you put together as you knit, and then all the colors are different. So it's awesome. And then the woman's is the symbols inside the pieces. Fun. Anyway, brain's going wild. I saw this, Moths on the Moon by Tiny Modernist. Fell in love and made up 3 different sets. Aren't you guys loving this? I don't have to just describe things. 3 different sets of the fabric with the threads. I wanted to change them all because I'm a purple, blue, and green girl. And then I found all these moths, quote unquote. I love butterflies. Lupus is the purple butterfly, so I'm forever wearing somebody with wings and purple, and yeah. So anyway, I made myself a kit with the hot colors. These ones, because they're all multi and beautiful and wild, and I think they'll make great butterflies. But I don't know if I'm doing it. So this is not going on the board. And you'll understand why soon. The other thing I made a kit for is so stinking cute. Snowballs for sale. I never do words on my cross stitch. I do designs. And I don't know, this one, I love it so much. It's all the turquoises and it's still got all the colors to do like the snowman. Well, this one doesn't have it, but it's got a big white that goes with it. I don't know. Anyway, it's got all the buttons and it's got some silks for oomph. And I still have a kit of this one. And he is not going on the board. This one requires, I'm sure I showed you guys Tropical Punch. Not sure I showed you Lizzie. Lizzie is a Fabby Riley. I probably showed you guys this. And I bought the most perfect scissors for this kit. I still have a couple more, obviously. This box is full. When it's not full, it's empty. Did you guys notice? Okay, so like a couple years ago, I was complaining that my hair was falling out. It's gone crazy. It's like Bozo the Clown frizzy now and full and beautiful again. Don't get it. Haven't cut it for 2 years. Used to be when I was young, I'd have to get it cut every few months or else the split ends would kill me. Freebies in Lizzie are mandala wood thread holders. Scissors. Where are the scissors? Scissors. I went crazy with this one and have like a slew of needle minders. I love making needle minders. Okay, so you saw how pretty and delicate, oops, everything was. Isn't that awesome? It's like white and pink and it's a stork and it's cute. I love scissors. I've been having a serious problem with scissors. I'm also sending out silk ribbon with these just in case you want to make a wagon wheel spider webby thing, you know. Because I saw that on somebody's and it looked so cute and I thought, that's great, I want that. So, I'm so excited. This one fell on the floor and now I can't put it on the wall because that's like this thing for me. It's like, oh, I get to put it on the wall, I get to put it on the wall. Oh. I found it. This is going on the wall. What is it, you say? It hasn't come out yet, so I don't have the pattern to show you. It's a mystery Sal, which mystery cow. Wendy Yarn Fairy loves cows. That's why I started this whole thing in the first place, was because I wanted shawls that I wanted to knit, and they had to be in the colors and the textures and the luxury fibers and yada, yada, yada. Anyway, Country Cottage is putting out Nutcracker Village. And as you can see from the center, that's going to be the first one that's going to come out this month, November. Hopefully I'm loading this in November. This is going on the board. Does anybody know why? Like you guys are going to talk back. So y'all know that I had COVID real bad. I've talked about it too long. And I now have small airway disease and pulmonary death. I don't know what it is. It's bad. So when we went to the ED, it was 40 degrees out. The wind was blowing, so it was probably 30. This is in Los Angeles, people. I don't know what was happening that day. We're in a tent outside because of the overflow and the problems with COVID and isolation and blah, blah, blah. I start hallucinating. I start seeing colors on the rubber mats that are on the floor, like all the neon colors in different squares, sort of like disco mania floors back in the 80s, yeah? 70s. Okay, really dating myself here. So I saw that and I was holding my flank because my kidneys were killing me. And I think this lung was the one that was affected worst. And I had my hand up and I'm saying, like a yoga mantra. I don't know if that's even the right words. Anyway, Kevin says it's ET and I'm phoning home. I don't know. But immediately they get me in and yeah, I've got severe COVID pneumonia and almost died that first day. And they didn't have a bed for me. So I don't remember stuff, but I have this huge hallucination after I get inside. I see Isaac, the bartender from the Love Boat, and he's dressed up like an elf. He's got the green shorts, the green hat, the black leotard, and he's just terribly cute. And we're chatting. We're having this talk about pediatrics and where's Clara, because I want to help with the presents and I want to see the children and I can hear their music and, you know, Tchaikovsky, it's like, hello, I want to go. Yeah, so it was crazy. I typed up on the kids page, the Cross Stitch kids page, you can see all of it like expanded. So when I saw this, I went crazy. So immediately I needed to have ornaments on the trees and something like lights. So I got too much stuff is what I got. You guys, you know this is coming, right? This is full of beads. There's like, I don't know, 15 different beads in here. I couldn't decide on the ornaments that I wanted, so everybody got everything, and I didn't charge much at all for these. Just like my cost of bags. They're dirt cheap. And they're up there now. I don't know how long these will last. There are some 11-0s and some 15s. All of these ones were, I was thinking for ornaments, and back here I was thinking trees and the swag and berries in the swag, because there's swag, right? Is that what you call it? All the way along each one of the rows of houses. There's 3 rows, as far as I can see, what they've let us see. And inside of them, they look like houses, but I'm pretty sure they're set up to be shops. Because there's like, you can see there's toys and there's a doll in one of them. They don't let you see too much, but it's really cute. And just before I settled down on this, and the only reason I did was because of my huge hallucination, and I've loved Nutcracker for decades. There we go with the age again. So just before I had settled on this, I was this close to buying Tim Holtz's new scrapbooking houses, where you build 3-dimensional houses. Would take me like an entire year, but I have a place for them, and I thought I could just stick them up on top of the ceiling up there. It's like 10 feet tall, and nobody but me would have to look at it. My son says when I start papering the house, he's leaving. I don't blame him. I think I might have to go too. So the multicolors in here I thought would be great for the ornaments, like garland. There's a blue and a white for the snow. There's a copper and a silver for Clara. And then, do you like the way I say that? So sophisticated. Clara, dear. We have Whisper. I love this stuff. It's fuzzy. You don't want to use too much of it. You don't want to overkill it. But I thought hair. This would be great for, you know, the trim on her dress. But I kind of want that to be pink. So she's got it's a white dress. And it looks like it's got pink. And then she's holding the Nutcracker. So the Nutcracker, his hat and boots were cotton. I made them silk because they should be shiny in my book. And their uniforms, I did this gorgeous, deep, saturated silk red for those. There's 2 colors of fabric. This one is like I call it tall. And it's multi. It's 3 different colors for the 3 different rows of houses, stores, whatever. This one is sort of a beigey pink that comes out a little green. But you can tell it's beigey pink. And I thought these would be perfect for the background. I could not get the fabric. Fabric is sold out everywhere until like mid-end December. Bad planning on their part, but I was able to find, there's a gal on YouTube, can't remember her name, who tells you how to transform the 32 count and the 14/16 and to be able to use them. I don't know that there's any half stitches, but I found 14 and 18 count Ada with the silver thread running through it. Then I found opal. There's opalescence in, I want to say 14/16 and 18 in stock, and 32 2, which is what the pattern asks for. So I figured, you know, you guys could have the opal if you want to get it now, or you can place the order, put a note in there, say you want me to wait and get the Belfast. Raw silver is what they call it. Isn't this gorgeous? Everybody's getting that for free. There's 4 colors. It's rayon. Sorry. Okay, so rainbow. Okay, yeah, all the silk, the rayon. Oh, where's the goodies? Where's the big bag of goodies? Oh, look at that, my earring things. I was fixing my, these things out in the front, and I lost, like, my special scissors that I wanted to show you guys. I was running around like a chick without her head, trying to find all this junk. It's in this box, because that's where I was working. And I don't know where all the junk is. So, Nutcracker Village. I have a printout for you. So I have a fob, beautiful copper colored scissors, because everything's kind of this pink brown. So there's the scissors. Hold still. See all the junk on the fob? All kinds of wintry themed stuff. And then there's a bookmark and a needle minder. Those are in there. I'm not going to bother. Really cute ballet slippers and a pink flower with crystal on it on the bookmark. And then the finding, the needle minder is a ballerina, the pink flower, Nutcracker. I'm not sure what I did now. I just remember it's really cute. Lately I've been getting into trouble because I'm never sure. I have to dye, in this condition, 100 skeins of yarn between now and like the first week in December. And my kid's coming home. She's going to be here next week, so. And I haven't wound the yarn. It's sitting over there in cones. So we'll see. We'll see what happens, huh? So, round robins, quilting. I made this for one of them. This is with the Worldwide Quilting page. Each and every one of these birds that are in here has a story that relates to my family and has special meaning. There's one missing. I didn't like him when I did him, and I had to mail, so I just sent him off. It was the raven, and there's a huge story, you guys. I'm not going to go into it, but it's really long. So, then I was told by a friend, a very special person, that I needed to get out more, and I can't get out, obviously. Hour away from the city, blah, blah, blah. So I brought people in. We have a chat and a round robin, and for that round robin, he's kind of chopped up. I wish I would have looked at this picture first. You can't really see, but this is his face, and these are all batiks, and I sent it out with Kona Black. It's coming back because it's only 12 inches, and they're making like 18 by 24 because that's what I told them to do. So he's going to get put on point by me, and I think I'm going to put some puffer hats. Phyllis Dillers? That's what my husband used. Top hats. That's what they're called. We used to have chickens. Don't anymore. But, yeah, top hats. Okay, so, quilting. One more. I got in 2 quilts, I think, since the last time I talked to you guys. So, I don't know if you've heard this. This is one of the centers for the Worldwide Quilting. I'll just read it to you. It's for a very special 3-year-old. My friend Christian Griffith ran across the U.S. to raise funds for abused children. Finished on the show, the selection, and became dad to Kai at the age of 49. His life is his little girl. At Facebook, #BabyKai and #LifeOfKai. So she is very girly, lives in dresses only, unicorns, mermaids, princesses, and happy colors. This is going to be a gift for her. And it's so spot on so far. I hope I don't mess it up. I'm terrified to actually work on it. But I found some mermaids last night, and I think I'm adding mermaids because the last person added these cute little princesses, so they're covered. Unicorn's covered. Her name's covered. I can't believe the girl who did this, she does such beautiful work. And hard? Well, I guess it's not hard. It's just tedious. Which is what crafting is when you think about it. It's just, it's all tedious until you lose your brains. When you lose your brains, then it becomes challenging. Ask me how I know. Okay, so they also sent along this fabric, and I have never seen anything like this. I've been quilting for 20 years. Look at this stuff. It's different in every quadrant. It's got like something smaller than a fat quarter. Isn't that neat? I've never seen a fabric printed like this. It's just so usable. Of course, I don't think I'm using it. I think I'm going to outline my part in black because I feel like that's needed. And then I'm going to for sure put this cute little mermaid I found. I go line drawing and then the word that I need a picture for. And then anything I can find like that, I can make into, like the rooster. That's how I did the rooster. So, baby Kai. Sorry, you guys. I'm better though, right? Don't I sound better? Humor me. This is done. My Jackie notebook, which is for holding needles. I've got some three-dimensional stuff. I've never done stump work, so don't laugh. And I think I was supposed to nail this down. It's a woven stitch. But since I knew the wings were going to be out there, I left him out there too. He's sort of floating. I don't know. Eventually I might have to tack him down because, you know, you don't want to be snagging stuff as you're dragging your needles out. Me, I usually poke myself and end up bloody down with the bloody big head. See my machine? Every time I say the machine, I think of Princess Bride and how it goes. I got a binding machine. I make books. I've always made, you know, scrapbooks and stuff. But now I can make a book. This is the manual for one of my software patterns that I use to design knitwear. And I bound it today. I have a laminator machine. I'm just having so much fun, you guys. My life is limited to this small space. Small space, I got 3 rooms. 4 if you count the front room. And my sewing room, by the way, all perfectly packed and in and organized. And anytime I need that color, I can find it in a second. I love it. So yeah, I love paper so much. I have always loved paper. I've got boxes of stationery from my whole life that I've kept. So Graphic 45 is one of my favorite. Mousa is back. Producers of paper, and this is Tea Party, which is coming up soon. Did I say I'm in a club? Stop. Stop. And I told you, I'm having a problem right now with scissors. Squirrel. Blink, blink, shiny. Because that's what squirrel does. And there's a rose one. By the way, subscribe, hit the bell. 24 minutes in and I'm finally saying this. yarnfairy1@gmail.com if you want anything that you see here, because that's what it's for. It's not for me. Just buy and have. These are beautiful. They're like flowers. Most of the stuff's dirt cheap. Here is another pretty flower. I think this one's sold. I'm pretty sure that one goes with a Nutcracker, I want to say, because it's the pinky bronzy stuff. This one is so cute and was so popular that I pulled more in. They won't be here until January, but if you want one, you need to hold it now because they take forever. Kai would like this, but I couldn't give it to her because it's scissors. And 3 years old, not so much. But look at that. It's an oil slick. I love the oil slick. I started rainbow, unicorn. Yeah, I finished the thought. Can't finish any thoughts. I started collecting my knives and stuff in rainbow years ago at a Scottish festival. Decade or more. And now I have like almost everything, not just like scissors, but nippers and nail cutters and an actual knife that I use for cutting fruit. What do you call that? Spaghetti tool. Starting to collect it inside the kitchen now. I do love my cutesies. And speaking of cutesies, I've been having so much fun, you guys. Did I say that already? So many people wear in this time like really big stuff, like lights that go on the outside of the house for earrings, that I decided to go small. I found the cutest little ceramic and silver pumpkins. Aren't they cute? And these, I don't know if you can see that. These are balls full of microdots, rainbow colored microdots. Yeah, you're not going to be able to see all this stuff. They're so tiny though. You can tell they're just tiny, tiny. I have a whole bunch more stuff that I want to make into more tinies. Found this guy. He was used on a cow. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to hold this. He's just a cube pushed up into gold. And I thought he'd be so cute just on a post or something. I have, whoops, dropped one. Mood flowers. Remember these from Aging? Aging alert, aging alert. Danger, Will Robinson, danger. Anyway, they can be made into just about anything. I was thinking about putting them on lobsters. Love this. Oh, look. It's a Nutcracker. I forget everything, you guys, and it's like all brand new. So there's the flower. This is the needle minder, by the way. 3-dimensional ballerina and the Nutcracker and the strong, super strong, which is why it was tangled up in this. So this is one of those hula balls, I think they're called. And it opens in such a unique way because it keeps the flowers whole. Isn't that neat? The flowers are like all the way around and they made this crazy... She's trying to get it. And like I said, everything's available. You may have whatever you like, darlings. Including fast food. I think those are clay, I want to say, but they're shiny and hard clay, not the soft ones. Not sure why. I don't usually buy ready-made. And these are ooh, these are nice. These are, nice if I could get them in frame. Cubic zirconia, clear teardrop, gold. It says GLF. I thought that meant filled, but then it says brass. So, like I said, cheap, 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 because that's the way I roll. And then I made these crazies. They're chokers, and talk about big. So it's pave at the top, and this beautiful teardrop. I have the teardrop in blue, as well as red with the black. And these are just thin little, well, this one's big. But I also have a turquoise one that I found the other day. Lost it promptly, but it's in here somewhere. So I can make that up. And I just wanted to show you guys these. These things are just so cute that I just had to show them. I don't know what I'm doing. Probably like a little fobby thing or a just a lobster for a zipper pull. But it's like this sewing machine. I have a featherweight, so this is just awesome. The sewing machine from a million years ago. Mine's actually adopted. It has a number, and you can look up, when you get these old sewing machines, you can actually look them up on a website and find out exactly what day it was produced. Isn't that cool? So y'all know I love Jules. Jules' line of Long Dog samplers. This is Queen's Gambit. I think I kidded that one too. Recently, for about 5 seconds on her website, you were able to find Do Different, I think? No. I don't know. One of her patterns in a tote bag. It's got Adam and Eve in it. Oh, look at that. This is so cool. I need to do this pattern. It's really awesome. There's like the apple in the core. There's a mouse down there. There's some kind of duck or something, upside down squirrels, the snake, a crab. Look at this stuff. I just love all the hidden. She's got animals all the way across this thing. And I will not show you the other side because Adam and Eve are in the garden. They've just eaten the apple and they're naked. So, if you want to see that, you can go over there and check them out. Is it too different? I just don't remember. Y'all know I love to dye. I'm adding, I haven't even told you about it yet. I'm ahead of myself. Okay, let me just show you the rest of my stuff. Okay, so this guy, I love him. This is my eagle. He's come a long way, baby. I messed him up severely in here. And because my head doesn't work and because I love to do this, I rip, but I won't always rip. So he's really a mess right there. But I think once the back stitching gets put around, because they're like feathers or something, that you won't be able to tell so much. And I figured this line is as good as a reboot for me. Yep, I think they're off from left to right. So I had to stop doing him for a while. I still love him though, and I will get back to him. I had to stop doing him because Jules keeps designing stuff and driving me a little nuts. What is this called? Did I show you guys this? It's here. When the Stars Reply. So, I was going crazy dyeing Tanzanite, which is this blue. I've dyed it on silk yarn. Baby. And for this one I wanted a brighter white. This is our Italian silk. It only works on 14 count because of how fat it is. But I brillianted it up. Took me like all weekend. And I love it. I love the way this thing is coming out. And the nice thing about this pattern, you can see it has, from so far away, my dear, you can see it's got all these separations. So I think that my post-COVID mind might be able to manage to do that, or at least I'll be able to reboot it when I fall down. Sheepums, big fat wood sheepums, needle minders, and that other one that I showed you, these are Powa shells. I love them. This one is a lady with a cat on the wall, like a princess, and she's talking to this cat. I just love these things. Anything little and pretty, I'm all over it. I swear I'm not going to keep you too much longer because I'm going to start doing my knitting side of things next. Did you guys know I have 2 podcasts? Podcasts? Never a dull moment. My first envelope ever, 4 big cards, which are going out in the Holiday Club. There's one side of the Holiday Club this year has a Find Your Gift box. And they'll get like a letter, and each one of the gifts is going to be separately tagged and individually hand wrapped so that there's like this huge gift thing going on. I've never made cards before, and these were a lot of fun. I was surprised at how easy it was to attain, you know, some kind of stunning results. So these are usable cards that they'll get in their club. This one was fun. It's got this little cutout thing going on. And like I said, I have scads of fabric in that closet. I've showed you guys the closet, right? Pretty sure I did. Can I be done? Let me just at least tell you this. Okay, so then I also made them bookmarks. They're getting, still in the same paper, they're getting tassels put on them and cording so that they're nice and easy to find. Everybody that orders my yarn kit that I just put up, it's called Dandelions Afloat, gets a tote bag. I never put the tote bag up on the, it's free, on the website. I'm so bad. Anyway, there's my update. I haven't done anything on the floor frame, and I haven't stitched. I went through Witchy Stitchy every single stinking day. They gave us 3 days of grace, or 4, I can't remember. I didn't miss one. So that was the 31 days of October. You guys, right now, go set yourself a reminder. This is like the best thing when you lose your mojo, and I swear it's the only time I get to stitch anymore is when I actually sit down and have all these people. It's like weird. Why do I need all these people to hold me accountable or whatever? Because at the end of every day, you post your update. You post where you started and where you stopped for that day. So, I love to stitch. Witchy Stitchy. This is through embroidery.com on Facebook. I'm pretty sure I gave you guys all the stats last time. Might not be doing another video just yet. I Love to Stitch starts February 1. I set myself a reminder. It comes up. I give it a couple of days. So like January 29th, I set myself a reminder that I Love to Stitch or Witchy Stitchy is coming up. And they're constant. They go off every year. So I never will miss another one, hopefully. I think I missed a couple, but I was in for the first one with the frame and everything. And then they got the needle. Yeah. I told you all this. I remember. Okay. My daughter's coming. And her boy. And I have to dye 100 skeins of yarn. It's good to have my brains back. I miss being able to talk and being able to keep up with myself and knowing what I've said before. Last time I didn't even remember if I told you guys I was sick. I've had several videos since then. This year has been very sparse. I'm sorry. You understand, though. I hope that it will pick up again and that I will get better. Watch me get COVID and die. That's a terrible thing to say. I'm sorry. I'm leaving. Goodbye. Have a great day. Bye.